Hello everyone, my name's Ardendris, and welcome at Pitstop in Purgatory. This is a visual novel I picked up off of itch.io because we're getting into Halloween, and I figured, let's get into the spirit of things, shall we? For transparency, this wasn't my original idea to start off the month with. I had 2 games lined up, but I couldn't get one working right with my recording software, and that I ended up wasting so much time trying to get that game working that I ran out of time to record the second one. So for today, we're gonna go through a little visual novel with a bit of a darker twist. As far as I'm aware, this isn't really a horror game, but I figured it probably fits the spirit at least. It also has some really good music playing in the background here. Before we get into the game proper, let's take a quick look at the credits. This game was written, programmed, and had music made by Tymedust. The artwork and visual design was made by Alcinous. The GUI and user interface was made by Scholastica. Additional music by Endigo and J Hove. Or Jove, I'm not sure. And sound effects by Zapplat. This game was made with RenPy. Right now, or at least, I think for the next few days, you can pick this game up free off of itch.io. Itch.io. But I think come the 14th, this game is going pay to play on. So, let's take a look, shall we? Let's dive into it. I'm not sure if this game has voice acting. I didn't see anything about voice acting in there, so I'll probably read through most of the dialogue myself. Let's start. How are we doing, Doctor? Not good. The patient has lost a lot of blood. Vital signs are fading quickly. What do you want me to do? Hand me the... Dang it. I try not to swear. Doctor? We're losing her. She won't stop bleeding no matter what I do. Hold on, girl. Hold on. Don't... Again, won't be saying that one. Doctor, please don't be so hard on yourself. But the kind of shape she was in, we couldn't have. It never gets any easier, you know. No matter how many times I see it. Especially when they're so young. Just robbed of a full life. I agree. It isn't fair, Doctor. Yeah, just call it. Time of death? 6 p.m. exactly. Wherever she is now, I hope it's in a better place. Pitstop. Purgatory. Uh, what the... This isn't... Where am I? Am I dreaming?
Rise and shine.
Well, I didn't have to voice line that one. This man... He came out of nowhere. I'm sure I've never seen him before. In fact, I haven't seen anything like this before. Everything's all distorted. Oh my. You didn't lose your tongue before checking out, did you? No matter, it would still grow back. One of the many magical aspects of this place, you know. This place? I'll just give you a minute or two to re-wake up, as it were. Does that sound reasonable? Miss Braid?
How do you know my name?
This is us. We play as Astrid. I realize I didn't go into any backstory over this game, huh? It's a visual novel, but I think some point-and-click aspects to it. I didn't look much into it other than that, just get a general feeling of it. Oh, please. Why do they always ask that first? I could answer that, but I'm fairly sure you will grow to find that it's the least of your current concerns. Concerns? How can I put this delicately? Your warranty has expired. Your position has been terminated. You've taken your last highway exit. Do I need to go on? I don't understand. Oh, all right. I think his voice is slightly changing as I progress on. Then understand this. You are dead. However, you needn't worry. For I am here to help you make sense of this new and exciting life after life. Or afterlife, for short.
And that is why they call me the guide.
Oh. I get it now. I must have fallen asleep between takes. How rude of me, not even noticing you. You must be my new co-star. I'm Astrid Braid, star in the making. I don't believe she quite understands her position. But let's make this production shine. Now, his laugh is much better than anything I could have produced. You humans are absolutely priceless sometimes. If it weren't for you, this job would certainly be more boring than it already is. Alright, you can come out of character now. I'm pretty sure we're on break. After all, there's no one on set. Set? Oh, that's right. You are an actress. Not a very successful one, I might add. Hey! That's a low blow. So, you're telling me I'm dead? Correct. And you expect me to just accept that? Well, you don't really have a lot of option. Let's say I believe you. is this heaven? Or, you know, down south? I'm kind of glad they used that reference there, because I was trying to think of a way, if it said the actual word, that I could go about with, you know. I was probably going to say down south too, so. It's interesting how people always find it easier to say heaven than to say, you know. Actually, though, you're in neither. Are you saying this is like Purgatory? Well, to be exact, there isn't really a name for this place that fits your earthly vocabulary. It's really just something in between. But to keep it simple, we're calling it Purgatory anyway, since that's a concept most who come here are familiar with. It's close enough, I guess you could say. This man is either the most committed co-actor I've ever had, or... No, I can't really be dead, can I? That's right, so let it sink in. Are you reading my mind? Maybe. Or maybe it's fairly easy to deduce what your thought process is, since I've had this very conversation an innumerable amount of times. You humans aren't as different from each other as you like to believe you are. Alright. So, I can't believe I'm asking this, but...
Why am I here?
One of these times, one of those little pop-up voice... One of the times that it has a voice, I'm not going to be expecting it, I'm just going to start talking anyways. I can already tell. Finally, something to work with. You're here because... Wait for it. You're not ready to move on yet. What do you mean? Most people actually find an acceptable amount of peace in their passing, regardless of how drawn out or sudden it may be. However, for some of you, not so much. And until you find that peace, you're going to be spending an unspecified amount of time here. But I don't feel very, at unpeace. It's a strange way of putting that. Well, what's the last thing you remember? That's easy. Why can't I remember what I was doing before I came here? Right. This one is a classic. Death in general is obviously quite dramatic. But in some cases, more so. More so? What I'm saying is that your death was so traumatic that you've repressed the memory of it. See, aren't you fortunate to have a guide to help you along? What could possibly have happened to me? Lucky you, you've been given not one but two fun objectives to complete. 1. Make peace with you being dead. 2. Get the heck out of here. Oh, is that all? I can't believe this. Allow me to once again be of assistance. Help yourself to this highly useful brochure. We have received the informational pamphlet. It's full of morbidly cute drawings and says, "Dang, you're dead" on the front. Open it via your inventory. How does one open the inventory? Nope, not that. Oh, here we go. Dang, you're dead. Let's continue on. We'll look at that in just a second. Dang, you're dead? Catchy title, huh? What can I do with this? It's full of information that will help you keep track of things around here. You see, while I'm helpful, I also happen to be quite busy. That brochure, however, is always available to you. So use it well. Thanks, I guess. So, what do I do now? You'll be pleased to hear that every soul who drops by here gets their own room for the duration of their stay. My advice would be to visit yours. And how do I find my room? Make your way to the local watering hole, the Ouroboros Bar, as denoted by that helpful sign over there. Very helpful, actually. Just the brightest thing in the room. To say, this game is really pretty, and the music is beautiful. From there, well, I'm certain you'll figure it out.
Good luck, Miss Braid.
I swear that's gonna get me one of these times. Wait, you can't just... He's gone. I can't actually be dead, right? No, this has to be a dream, or maybe some weird hallucination caused by lack of sleep. Definitely. But everything feels so real. So I guess I'll go to that bar? Why can't I remember anything? How did I die? Act 1. What I learned from waking up dead. Ooh, I like jazz. Before we continue on, we should probably take a look at this now. Dang, you're dead. A comprehensive guide to the afterlife. Purgatory edition. I wonder if Heaven and the Down Place have their own editions too. Oh, this is just like telling us what's in this world. Just little biographies of the characters, I guess. Let's take a look at this. Astrid Braid. You're really going to have... This definitely feels like it's in the guide's voice, so let's continue on with that. You're really going to have me explain who you are? How bothersome. Well then, your name is Astrid, of course. You are, were an actress. And you are quite passionate about it too, I'll give you that much. You're also the heroine of this story. If I may be so bold as to temporarily break the fourth wall. On that note, finding out how you died, isn't that just a terrific yarn? I'd be holding my breath in excitement were it not for the fact that I'm much too busy to do so. Complete Act 3, Solo Route, to unlock more of this entry. Yes, you mentioned how. I was looking into this game. I think it has 5 or so endings. I'm not entirely sure. There's 5 paths, I think, is how it was listed. So, I think I'm just going to do this one, and maybe come back to this at a later point to do some of the different pathways. The guide. I'm fairly certain you're making the same mistake as every other human does when they see me for the first time. You're wondering who I am when you should instead ask what I am. Ultimately, though, does it really matter? It doesn't change your predicament, nor my role. I'm here to guide you, that's all you need to know. Complete Act 3, Solo Route, to unlock more of this entry. Here, this is a pretty long list. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more characters to learn about. Take a look at Purgatory before sounding more. You may have read about Purgatory in books or online, Miss Braid, but this is not the same. It's just close enough. A place which some have to make a pit stop in. See what I did there? This character really likes breaking the fourth wall, apparently. Think of it like something in between a piece of lettuce and a sandwich. Is it really needed to enjoy your food? Not necessarily, but it serves its purpose nonetheless, for those who need it to. Give me some time, I'll try to come up with a better metaphor. Actually, never mind, I'm satisfied with this one. And the metaphor it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more locations to uncover. And the lore. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 4, 7. 7 more? Or am I... Yep, 7 more lore entries to unlock too. Pamphlet. Dang, you're dead. I invented this in order to more effectively answer the many questions that humans have. Annoyingly though, they always end up coming to me for advice anyway. I guess nothing beats the real deal. Or maybe people are just too lazy to read. Probably the latter. Also, the paper is made of otherworldly material, so you're not hurting the environment by giving these out willy-nilly. If you care about things like that, that is. I sure don't. Yeah. Pamphlet. Dang, you're dead. Just seems like it's our lore information. We might come back to that for biographies about characters. Maybe not so much characters. Or, maybe not so much locations. Or we might just read through it all. But anyways, back to our story. Time to take a look around. Maybe someone or something can help me out. Oh. Here we get into our first point and click section. Looks like 2 perfectly fine pieces of interior design. One candle's lit, but the flame doesn't seem to flicker. Oh, flicker, not liquor. What? Oh. We have a button here to open an online walkthrough, but we're not going to be touching that. I feel like the smiling shadow is probably going to be more helpful to us, but let's back the annoyed shadow. Hello. What do you want? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb. And don't approach people you don't know, you moron. Now, go away. Get lost. Not exactly a warm welcome from this one. I wonder what she's so angry about. Maybe the smiling shadow will be more helpful. Hello? Hi there. Haven't seen you around before, new arrival. That's right, I'm Astrid. Are you dead too? As dead as can be, along with everyone else here. But hey, life goes on. Whoops, actually I skipped that line. It's a good thing I got to read it first. So to speak. Whatever he is, he seems friendly enough. So, can I help you? I should ask him as much as possible. Are you really dead? You like being here? I don't know where my room is. Can you help me? How do you stay so happy? Wow, there's a lot more options than I thought there was. It just kept scrolling. Let's go in order top to bottom, I guess. Because that bottom one seems like that's going to be our final question. Or final state. Are we really dead? It's a hard one to accept, I know. Took me a long time. Just look at me, I'm smiling widely. And if I can learn to do that, then so can you. Somehow, I doubt that. Do you like being here? You know, it's funny. Back in the fat days, I used to think about this kind of stuff all the time. At times, it almost drove me crazy, this feeling of wanting to know what's next, you know. I can relate. Who knew that once I croaked, I'd be spending my time thinking about the same thing all over again? I'm dead and I still don't know what's next. It's enough to make you smile, right? Sure. This guy's got a very cheerful attitude towards his unlife. Towards his afterlife. I don't know where my room is. Can you help me? Oh yeah, I know what that's like. It's through the open door over there. This one? Or this one? Is this the entrance and this is the rooms? However, you need to find a special key in order to actually pass through. I think someone hid something like that behind the dartboard earlier. Maybe search there. Alright, thank you. I'll take a look. Good luck finding what you're looking for. You've got a few more questions to ask before moving on. How do you stay so happy? It's all about the attitude. I mean, if I'm going to spend eternity here, I might as well try and stay positive. Don't you think? Eternity, huh? How long have you been here, exactly? Wish I could answer you. It's hard to get a grip on time here, honestly. Especially since the clock doesn't seem to work. I guess it hasn't moved. We didn't take a look at it, but I suppose it would have told us that the hands weren't moving. Especially since the clock doesn't seem to work. Right. But I found it necessary to update my vocabulary once or twice, so that should give you an idea. What do you mean by that? Well, you know how languages change. Eventually, words that you commonly use become obsolete as time moves on. You start noticing that as newer and newer arrivals pop by and they don't understand some of what you're saying. I hadn't even thought about that. Suppose that makes sense. Yeah, it's a must unless you want to sound ancient or stupid. Some people like sticking to their old-timey expressions. Come heck and high water. Like that weird lady. You know, this one down here, the annoyed one who just told me to go away. Weird lady. Thank you for all your help. Don't mention it. Enjoy your stay in Purgatory. And always remember to smile. I'm not quite sure Astrid is at the smiling phase yet. I guess so. It felt like she was trying to work things through still. But hey, we've got a little smile on her face. I'll try. Take a look. Let's see if there's something behind here. It's a small box with a note on it. It says, "Open this box and get my key. You must tell me what I want to see. When looking at your face no matter what, remember doing this gets you out of a rut." Open this box and get my key. You must tell me what I want to see. So this is like a riddle. I wonder what does it want to see? When you're looking at your face no matter what, remember doing this gets you out of a rut. A riddle? I hate those. Something that someone says you should always remember to do using your face. Uh-oh. Oh. I see. Would that perhaps be the right answer? The smiling man did say that someone almost felt like it should be in quotation marks. I'm thinking it was probably him. So let's see if this is the right answer. Yay, the box opened. That one took me a second. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that he probably hit the box. Oh, I didn't realize that the recording wasn't actually picking up the cursor, so I kept like waving it around, like pointing at stuff. There we go. Now the cursor's picked up. So now when I point at something, you're not just trying to guess what I'm pointing at. Yes, the box opened. Received the skeleton key. By using this, you can get to your room, apparently. Did that get a entry? I'm curious what's gonna get entries in here and what's not. Nope. I'll just periodically check that. Here we go. Alright, let's do this. When the inventory changes to inventory question mark, items can be used by choosing confirm. Hold up. I wish I'd tried going through this door before getting the key, so I knew what some of these was talking about. I wanna do these options first. What the? Some unseen force is still holding me back. I wanna click it. Okay. There was just a blank space, okay. I really wanted to click it. I was a bit worried that it was just going to be a whole string of just swear words, but I guess not. Nothing happened, but doing that for a bit felt oddly satisfying. Okay, I think it's time to do this. The key with a skull on top of it, apparently used to access your room. Confirm. Alright, I'll just pick this up and... Success! Or I guess not, because nothing is happening. What am I supposed to do here? Stupid door, stupid everything, stupid. That's stupid.
Oh no, another poor soul tricked by that smiling adult plots and his useless objects.
So this was all just a trick by the smiling dude, really? Let me clear up this mess for you. I can't copy her voice very well. All you have to do to reach your room is to think about it. It really is that simple. Nipperkin. You've got to be kidding me. That's all I had to do? But I could have sworn that I thought about my room before. It's more likely that you're thinking about how to get to it. Which is similar, but not the same. One of the many devious ways that dirty beau entertains himself on our expense. You're using a lot of strange words, but I assume you mean the guide? Yes, that one. You must learn to navigate his constant presence in order to survive here in Nipperkin. What do you mean survive? We're already dead, aren't we? You're right, of course. Now give that thinking of your room a try. You'll find it to your liking, I'm sure. Wait, are you leaving already? What if I need to find you again? You're the first one who's actually helped me since I got here. You're the first... Oh. I'm confused, I'm lonely, and Please, just... don't go.
Poor Nipperkin. Lost and afraid. It's been so long since I was in your shoes that I sometimes forget how it felt.
Don't worry, I will not leave you to the cruel devices of this sordid assortment of ambidexters and borrachios. I'm not sure what some of these words she's using mean. Time flows strangely in this abnormal place, so to make sure we meet again, we have to tie ourselves together. Like, with a rope? Oh no, silly. Take this small trinket, and as long as you carry it, I, Rahel, will find you again. Received a strange bauble. Somehow it ties you and Rahel together? So, Rahel is your name, then? Yes, Niborkin. I'm Astrid. And as cute as, Niborkin sounds, I'm not sure if I want to be called that. Especially since I don't even know what that means. Some of the things I say may be cramp words to Astrid, but I don't mean to offend. I also don't know what that means. Now please, hurry to your room. I'll see you later. Alright, I will. Thank you, Rahel. That smile. There's definitely something captivating about her. Even though I only understood about half of the things she said. Very well, let's try heading to my room then. So all I have to do is think about it. Here it goes. Room. Wow, that was fast. This is a cute little room. I barely had time to even think about, well, thinking. So this is my room, huh? I don't know what I expected, but all things considered, this looks pretty ordinary. Cozy, even. What do we have? A comb. At least I won't have to spend eternity with messy hair. Pen holder. Books? I wonder what's up here. Hey, I recognize these books. Shirtless audition, Stanislavski's An Actor Prepares, Butler's The Method. Books on acting that I've read over 1,000,000 times over. And I'll have time to read them an additional 1,000,000,000 times. Yay. It's a poster advertising the movie Gothic Goth Girls from Planet Gothica X. That sounds familiar somehow. And also very dumb. Yeah, that's a strange movie title. It's a poster advertising the Z-Files. I used to love that show so much. My friends all had a crush on the male lead, but I was too deep into the science fiction elements of it to even notice him that much. Just kidding, I loved him even more than my friends did. I've never actually watched X-Files. I have no idea what they're talking about. Winner for her inspired portrayal of the cute little pink owl in Fair Now City's annual So You Think You Can Act competition, we hereby grant this diploma to Astrid Braid, 8 years old. When I won that award, I realized I wanted to become an actress for real. But how did that get here? Strange. This world, Purgatory here, or as close as it can be, seems to understand who we are and tries to match to our perception of it. Mr. Guide, are you in there? You never know. That would be a bit strange to open this up and just the guide's just sitting there waiting for us. Ah yes, the void. Once more I stand to the gaping abyss that is you. What a depressing view. There really is just nothing out there, huh? Still got it. This drawer is full of makeup. I guess this takeaway here is that even though you're dead, you don't have to look dead. Only thing left to click is, I guess, the chandelier. How fashionably edgy. All that's left to do was the bed. I have to admit that whoever decorated here has great taste. This bed looks exactly like the one I have back home. Or had, I suppose. Wait a minute. It's starting to click for her. All these familiar things. Can it be that they're mine? My head hurts all of a sudden. What's going on? It's so right. Astrid didn't get... What's that voice? Why? Voice, it's... Is anyone there? You. There's... No. Who are you? Are you in pain? What? I don't understand you. Why can't I see anything? What's that sound? Sirens? Yes, those are definitely sirens. Could there be an ambulance nearby? Please help! I can't see anything. I think someone is hurting. Hello? Sirens are disappearing. Wait! Please don't leave. Can't you hear me? What's this? A shadow? Hello? You don't belong here. What do you mean? You don't belong here. Here? As in Purgatory? You don't belong here. Stop saying that! I don't understand!
If you're not going to make sense, then leave me alone!
Leave me alone. I'm back in my room. Was I imagining things? Oh man. This has been a weird day to say the least. I should probably head back to the bar and see if I can talk to someone about what just happened. The guide should be around somewhere, hopefully. We're getting into the bit of the story here, aren't we? I'm gonna check the guidebook one more time. Rahel didn't get a character entry. Yet, at least. No more location info or lore info. Oops. You know what? I'm gonna save here. Just chill at this music for a second. As we've been going for 40 minutes. We're not even close to the ending. I thought this was like a pretty short game. I thought it was only like an hour or so, but this seems like it's going to be going on for a while. So, I think I'm actually going to finish up here. I hope you liked the voices I was doing. I'll probably listen back through to them and realize that they were probably pretty bad. But hey, I'm trying. So yeah, I want to thank you for watching. This has been Pitstop in Purgatory. I'll leave links in the description so you can look into getting this for yourself. For the next 2 weeks, it's free on itch.io, and then it goes pay to play on Steam, if I believe. So yeah, thank you for watching what is our first series for October. What is our first spooky spirited game. I'm actually a big fan of this visual novel so far. So, thank you for watching. See you next time.